Hey everybody, welcome back to Chess with Michael on the road to 2000 Blitz, and today we have another game. I'm starting at a 1630, and I've been kind of on the upswing, so let's get this game started. Dude's got blue pieces. What's up with that? Alright, I'm probably going to go for a Scotch game. Pawn to d4. Let's do the Scotch. Bishop to c4. Let's see what he's got. Is he going to play knight f6? The Dubois ready gambit. Dubois ready defense. I forgot the name. Dubois ready something. I don't know. Let's see. He goes f6. e5, fe5, 95, 95. Let's castle. One thing I'm going to do less of is talking here. Okay. So, if I play c3, d takes e3, bishop f7, king f7, queen d5 still works. Let's play c3. If he takes, there's like a bishop f7 sacrifice sort of a move. And the king would take, queen goes to d5, gives the check, but then takes the bishop. He goes for this. Let's see. I could actually give the check. King takes. So bishop f7, king f7, then play b4. So just fork the two. He will lose one of his pieces, and he won't have the castling rights anymore. Let's go for it. So he can't castle now. He's going to take my bishop, but then he's going to lose one of his pieces here. And his king is obviously not in a good place. So I think that was a good idea. Bishop f7, king takes, and then I win back the two pieces. So let's just let's take. So if I could take this pawn back, we'll be even material, and he'll have a uncastleable king. So some obvious moves for me is queen b3. You know, pawn takes on d4 if he doesn't take back. e5 is interesting. It's going to force him to kind of open up his position. That move is not, I don't think that's a good move. So I'm going to take, he's going to take, and I'm going to take. And his king is going to be even more exposed. So I think that was just a bad move by him. His king is not in a good position, and I have a center of pawns, which is really good. Now I have f4, so just to open up the rook. You know, I probably have bishop to b2, knight to c3. He'll play d5 maybe. So we go queen b3. What does he got? Let's just take this. Maybe play bishop to b2 and threaten something here. If he goes queen f6, I have e5. I still have f4, but bishop b2 should be played, and probably just yeah, I should play this. Just setting up the battery to attack g7. I feel like he probably needs to play queen to f6. Queen f6, e5. He plays that instead. I could play e5 now, and if he takes, I would just take back. I'm assuming he'll bring the rook here. It's interesting. I could also play this and this. Let me think. I think I want to play e5 and just be crazy. If he takes, I take. Let's play e5. I'm just taking it to him. Okay, so I'm going to take like this. And, you know, he has his rook move here, which is fine. This thing is I still have a lot of pressure here, so I'm going to go here. If he ever moves this knight, you know, it's going to be a mate on g7. So let's just back this up, maintain this pressure, and I'm going to start to just develop probably like this. I could even go like this, actually. Knight a3, c4 to e5 is possible. Let's do that. So he's unfortunately going to get to escape, which I didn't want. Queen f4 looks good. I could also just play rook a to d1, d8. Okay, that's a bad move because I have this. It's a bad move. It's a bad move, Costa Rica Josue. It's not a good move. I'm sorry. I could play knight to d6 and e5. Knight d6 wins the rook on e8. I mean, this is just a strong move, I think, because I'm forking these two pieces. He'll want to save this rook, but he's going to lose this. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and take this. Okay. Now I could take on g7 or play rook d1. I can also play rook to e1, pinning this to this. I think taking on g7 makes sense. I don't see any reason not to. And then the bishop taking on f6 is strong. He's just going to give up. No give up. Don't give up. Never give up. So let's see. I think best move here is probably rook to e1. Just threatening the bishop. And e1 ran out of time. Okay. So I'm at a 1638. That was a pretty smooth win. Let's have a look. So I played with an 81.9% accuracy. Apparently, I was dominating and probably made a mistake. So that'll be interesting to look at. So let's see. So your normal Scotch game with the bishop to c4. He went f6, which was like confusing as hell. I castled, good move. c3 is a great move, perfect. He went to knight a5. I played bishop. Okay. Oh, why didn't I do that? Oh, yeah, I missed that. Instead of giving a... So this check dislodges the king and does create problems, but I could have just taken the knight. Because then he takes, I still get a piece. So I would have been up a piece. He would have been able to castle queenside, but I would have been up a piece. So I completely missed that. Totally missed it. But anyway, so I gave that check, king f7, pawn to b4. I took the bishop. That move was weird. I took correctly. And then he wanted me to play f4. I mean, I was thinking of f4 as well. Like, so you can't really defend it. The point is I can easily capture, right? So let's just say he takes and I take, and then this is a problem. Like, how do you can't play knight f6, so you go here, but then I go here, you go here, and it's just a really tough game for you. I go here, I'm about to mate you here, you can't go here, you have to go here, but then I have this knight move coming here, you play c6, but then I have this, which I'm not sure how you stop that. Yeah, because you can't take it. If you take it, it's mate. So I'm not sure what you do there. You could play that. Makes sense. That makes sense too. But it's hard to hold on. The point is... Anyway, I took like this. Queen takes. It wanted queen to b3. I was thinking about that, but I thought after this, he plays this. I en passant with a check. Yeah, he could play this. So I don't know. I just didn't quite like this. So we play this sequence, and here f4 was better. Yeah, maybe got a little aggressive with this. F4 would have been better. I would expect like rook to F8, and then you could break through. But if this takes here, does the queen take? Oh, apparently pawn takes is better. So after queen takes, bishop takes. Oh, that's right. Because you can't move the knight. Makes sense. Okay, but the rest of this game, yeah, I feel like he just made a lot of mistakes and let me kind of find the move sort of easily. So, I mean, here even I made a mistake here, which wasn't that much of a mistake. This was probably my biggest mistake of the game, playing e4 here instead of playing f4. It made the game even, but he proceeded to make additional mistakes and just let me get in the game, basically. I mean, if we look at the board from his perspective, I would not want to be black in this position. None of your pieces are really developed. The board is really open, and my bishop and queen are super active. The rooks are about to come into the game. And so I wouldn't want to be black in this position. I can see that if I was playing as black, I don't really see that many good moves to play. So I understand, how it ended for him, basically. But anyway, and let me just go back to, so I never encountered f6. Castling's the best move. So I don't know if I should add this to my chess book. I don't know. It seems a little bit of a waste, but maybe I'll add it anyway. So basically, we had a Scotch game. He took on d4, bishop c4, and then he played f6, which, I don't know. I castled kingside, and then after that he played bishop c5, I played c3, and then he went for knight a5. Knight a5 is a mistake, but here I should have taken here, he takes here, then I play b4. So that's the difference. And let's say, knight c3 like he did in the game, I capture, and then his best move, it looks like maybe d5, d3, d6, so I feel like I'll save the sequence there. I'll save it there. Let me just practice these moves. So e4, I have to play all my opening ideas, but e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, d4. I also play the Spanish. I rarely play the Italian. But after this, bishop c4, and then I also have knight takes d4. But I played bishop to c4, he played f6. Castling is the move. Here, c3, and then taking on g8 and playing b4, and then just taking the bishop. After f6 we castle, bishop c5, c3, take the knight on g8 and play b4, and then take the bishop on c5. Perfect. And okay, so it's saying if the opponent played d5, what would I play? I think in this position, I think I would en passant? So I would want to capture this so that there's an open file attacking the king. At the same time, I kind of like en passant because I win a pawn, he'll take back, but then I can win this pawn. So I would probably choose en passant. Apparently it's a good enough move. All right, so that's okay. So I'm at a what am I at? I'm at a 1638, and yep, I think I'll probably make it to 1700 in like a week or two, I'm gonna guess. And then the real challenge is gonna be, yeah, staying above 17, making it to 18. So we'll see. Um, yeah, like I said, I'm a 1900 to 2000 rapid player on chess.com. So like I kind of know what I'm doing, but what I'm really building here is like the intuitive skill, the balance between intuition and calculation is what I'm building in the Blitz game. So that's what I'm trying to get up to. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Later.